On that day, the world changed forever. Celes, she's awake. Celes, at last. Oh, at last. You're finally awake. I feel like I've been sleeping forever. For 1 year, actually. I thought you were out for good. A whole year. You've watched over me this whole time? Yes, but now I've grown tired as well. We're on a tiny deserted island. After the world crumbled, I awoke to find us here together with a few strangers. A world? So it wasn't just a dream. Where are my friends? Where's Locke? I don't know. I only know we're here. Maybe we're the only people left alive. Since that day, the worlds continue to slide into ruin. Animals and plants are dying. The other survivors on this island lost hope, one by one, and threw themselves off the cliffs to the north. My friends, they're probably all gone. Celes, you're the closest thing to family I have. We could just live out the rest of our lives here, peacefully. I suppose so. So, Sid. Or should I say Granddad? May I call you that? Gramps, huh? I'm overwhelmed. All of a sudden, I have a granddaughter. My long-lost granddad. Hey, are you hungry? Because that's the proper response to coughing and wheezing. I haven't eaten in 3 days or so, ever since I became ill. Oh, what would you like? Well, many things, but the only food around here is fish. I'll go catch some. Now it's your turn to rest. Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy VI with Mary Ellen Katz. And this is the world of ruin. The warring triad took its toll on the land, and there's not a lot left. And so all we have is Celes here, who just woke from a year-long coma. Oh, and we are unequipped, which stands to reason. Do we? Looks like we have... Yeah, we've got everything. Huh. And everything unequipped from the others, too. That's convenient. Boy, I'm gonna take... In true fashion, I'm going to take a moment to... We're gonna do some stuff in the menus. On this chapter of the game, it's almost like we're starting over. The world is full of ash and there's no health anymore. Well, like the healthy land is few and far between, if I recall. Everything is just in ruins and people are falling ill. Sid here is falling ill. Granddad, here's a fish. Eat up. Oh, yum. Yum, yum, chew. Yum, yum. Just raw, sashimi style, just in his mouth. Just cram it in. My worst nightmare is to think of you alone here on this wretched island. So, Sid can live or die according to my actions. And I don't know. Fish. A rotten fish. So, I seem to remember there's like 2 or 3 different types of fish that you can give Sid, and either you want the slow one or the fast one. There's like a delicious fish and then there's a rotten fish. Yes, a yummy fish. You want to give Sid the yummy fish. I honestly don't remember what happens if Sid were to just die. Like, I think he's here to prove a point. I can't bear this any longer. Oh, Sid, come on. I'm doing my freaking best here. Am I supposed to cook it? Oh my god, am I supposed to cook the fish? Oh shit. I think I'm just like jamming the fish into his mouth, like. And he's like, okay, please, can we cook the fish now? I can't bear this any longer. Okay, come on, let's stick it in the oven. Stick it in the chair, stick it in the flower pot. Stick it in his mouth. Come on, Sid. That's telling me that you're gonna die, and I don't like that. It's not my thing. Am I just giving him too few yummy fish? Is the fact I'm giving him normal fish a detriment? Ah, God. Oh, right. There's monsters on this island. I'll take care of that. Murdered. What? What? Oh no. Everything's dying. Even the monsters are dying. Sid feels better. Oh, thank fucking God. Hey, what's up? Celes. The project that kept me going over the past years down below. I'm so full of fish. Please, you go look at it. Oh. Man, perspective really hides doors. I don't think Celes would have ever found that. Oh. It's a raft. This is your project? I suppose there aren't a lot of trees, but hell, well done. Granddad. Celes, you must leave this place. You have to find your friends. I know. I'll bring them all back to meet you. That lock fellow, too. No doubt. Yeah, no doubt. It's time to cast off. Bye, Sid. Don't succumb to death. Enjoy that new overworld theme. It's so bittersweet, which I think it's very apt. vaguely heroic. So Celes sails across the seas and finds the remnants of a town. Alright. What else is out here? What else wants a piece of me? Celes is back, and she's not gonna leave. For some reason, I thought the whole Sid situation was, I thought that was supposed to be Locke lying in bed and nurse Locke back to life, and he could potentially die, but I suppose not. Back at the floating continent, that's the point where Shadow could die. Like, that could be just the end of Shadow if you don't wait for him. Oh, come on, there's gotta be a better way. Thunder, take them all out. So interestingly enough, this is kind of like the game rebooting itself. We began the game with Terra, who couldn't remember what happened. Just amnesia. Albrook. Oh. That tower. Kefka's up there. He's using the power of the Warring Triad. He's become a living god. Yeah, so Terra began the game with amnesia and essentially waking up for a long sleep, and here we are doing the same. And, oh look, there's everyone. Down below. We found them, guys. We can go home now. Yeah, I don't think we need anything. I don't want to sell anything. Check your pots. I don't know if the pot and clock situation has restocked, because the world is changed now. It's a year later and the place still hasn't recovered. The day the world was torn apart, debris from all over the world was drawn eerily to the center of this landmass and formed Kefka's tower. How can you make any gil in a world like this? Well, good to see your economy's still moving. Maybe not thriving, but moving. That sparkle in your eye. That's the spitting image of a monk who came through here recently. Sabin, that musclehead. Anyone who opposes Kefka gets his or her own town fried by the light of judgment. Ow! Did that hurt? I think that did. We got a test for science. Nah. Celes just hates fire. Everything changed on that day. There's nothing left to live for. Oh, that's so grim. This is such a grim world. Let's get another Thunderblade. It's good to have multiples of these. We've been using them forever. The world was ripped apart. Many long-sealed monsters were released. Funababa, Deathgaze, and the 8 legendary dragons. I.e., something you can hunt. Yeah, I've been using those swords since... hell, the Magitech Factory, I think. I finished the Emperor's portrait. It was a true representation of the Emperor. But he disappeared before I can show it to him. I ended up selling it to Ozer, a rich man who lives in Jidor. I've never... I know we were just talking about the Emperor, but going back to Kefka and his tower, I have never set foot in Kefka's tower. Maybe one tile. For whatever reason, I just haven't done Kefka's final quest. It's kind of why I'm doing this long play of Final Fantasy VI. I've never beaten the game. It's probably one of my favorite Final Fantasies of all time, and oh, he remembers how the world used to be. Sepia tone. Everything changed that day. The song, the dance, the soldiers, the ladies. And realize it'll never be the same again. As he breaks down into tears. Oh, Jesus, PUBG! Okay, we've gone full circle. Now, I know I don't necessarily need to, but I have a memory. I saw a death gaze soaring through the sky. You'd probably run into it in an airship. I'd rather take on an acid bath than fight that thing. I have a slight memory of staying in an inn and a cutscene happening, and that may have already happened. I don't recall. Eight dragons. Its name is Crusader. Defeat these dragons and the power can be released. Interesting. I don't remember the 8 dragons. 300 gil if you want to stay. How about it? Sure. Just in case my memory is spot on about some kind of cutscene. Like a dream sequence. Nothing happened. Oh well. 300 gil for science. I do not mind. We've already been through here. What's down here? Hey, you still have your sailing vessels. All is not lost, and not only that, but there's Magitech armor attached to it. Now that is gonna be relics of an age gone by. Damn. Death gaze, the dragons. Oh, come on. It's all things that eventually you can take down. Now, the death gaze situation is you need an airship to find it. But if you recall at the end of the last long play, the airship tore to pieces when the Warring Triad was released. Yeah, this is Kefka's tower. I can't access it. I think you can only land at the top with an airship. So spoiler alert, there's more than one airship. Oh jeez. Kill Mantis. Don't mind if I do. Take this, Kill Mantis. Living up to your name. Fafnir? Sound like gibberish. The kind of thing you say when you're holding back a sneeze. I'm wandering over here to the nearest town. Because we heard rumor of Sabin to Zen. The Serpent Trench used to be deep underwater. Now it's above sea level. Some crazy fanatics known as the Cult of Kefka have built a tower there. Oh, is that why it's all spirally around the tower? Oh, jeez. What is this? What is happening? Is this Kefka's light Huh? Sabin! My son's inside. Do something, please! Sabin! Hey, Celes. Let's head in and help. Wait! If I move, the whole house will collapse. First, save the kid that's in there. I can't hold this up forever, so get in and get out quickly. Oh, you ox. You're a beast. So is the implication the... Oh, what? Monsters in here, too. Is the implication that, Kefka fired a bolt of his magic energy, hit this house, and just wrecked it? Is that it? I should probably use a spell and zapped everything. I'm using Terra's sword, the ultimate weapon. Gilroy. Had one of those. Oh, come on. Okay, so for science. How do you like magic? How does everyone like magic? Cool. Everything's really fragile in this new world. Holy rod. This is reminiscent to the burning house. Monster box shit! Of the burning house in the Magic Knights village. This worked on 3 creatures. Let's see if 4 will do. Yeah. Heck yeah, much faster. Get all the treasure, get all the treasure. What's more important, the kid or the treasure? Trick question. It's the treasure. Let's see here. Let's mix it up. Fire? Ow. Ooh, is that a paralyze spell? 28 seconds until we die, and then it's game over. Ow. Not cool. Hyperist. Alright. No, that's still cool. We won't probably use it. Let's try something with a little bit more bite. God, enough of that, please. So that back scorpion. It's always that back scorpion. Maybe they don't like ice. They are scorpions, after all. They do come from the desert. Alright, down these stairs. Oh, more treasure! Have some ice. There we go. Much better. I can only imagine there's also a boss at the end of this, too. So I want to have enough time to get the kid, get the boss, and get out. Get dead. Ooh. My low hit points are starting to affect my, my attack score. So... heal up. Magicite. Alright, cool. That, it's a single-use item. Blood sword. Hold on, the world's crashing down around us, but I want to see what's up the blood sword. Ooh, okay. Let's try it out. I'm sure it's like do damage, get hit points sort of sword. Okay, how about bio? Do y'all hate bio? I mean, they don't like it. Ah, jeez. I don't think we're gonna make it. We've got a minute left. Find the kid. We have 1 minute. Monster box. Oh. Get bolted. That's it? Okay. Oh. 20 seconds. Kid. Oh, kid. Kid. There. You're safe now. Oh, what? What? No. No. We have to escape. We have to escape. I can't run. I can't run. Why aren't my keys working? Oh no. Game over. I'm losing my grip! Keep up the fight, brother! And... smush. I didn't save. Shit. Okay. Actually, it didn't take me too long to get back. Turns out knowing what you're doing with, Sid, works out in your favor. So I've equipped the ward bangle, which will prevent a few monster encounters. And we're just gonna try again. Oh, come on. Quit your crowding. My son's inside. Do something. Sabin! Oh, hey, what's up, babe? Holding up this house. You go save the son. I'm just gonna beefcake the shit out of this. No problem, Sabin. I totally got this. And with a few fewer monster encounters, I'm hoping to be able to just, be able to loot and scoot. Although, this is at the cost of magic power. Magic and, battle power. So, I'm not gonna be able... God damn it. Ha! I saved! I saved. Alright, kid. You're safe now. Come on, we've got 1 minute. This monster ward hasn't really been that effective. The time it takes to go through the extra paces seems to negate the time I save from avoiding other fights. Like, I have to cast 2 spells to kill these guys. Well, these guys in particular, I did have to cast 2 spells before, but the, oh god, most of them. Oh, maybe I should have swapped out the Genji gauntlet, because I'm not using combat. 20 seconds. Go, 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 go! Go! Oh, no. 14 seconds. Out the door. No! We're done for. We're done for. We're done for. I don't think even this will work. Yep. damn it. Kid, I've gone through hell for you. Any sniffling or sniveling that you are planning on doing, just stow it. This is my 6th time through here. Turns out I don't have any relics that prevent petrification. So this is relatively unavoidable. I'm mad. I'm mad. There. I did it. A jewel ring. I could have just used a jewel ring. I think I sold the one I had before. Because I could have swore I had a jewel ring. And you know what else? You know what else? I could have just... Warp stone. I could have warp stoned. I'm such a moron. Oh dear. Alright kid, you better grow up to be like a goddamn prince or something, cause I swear you have caused me. I can't use warp stone. I can't use the warp stone. Float, imp, dispel. Oh no. No. Okay, we have 3 minutes. It's still better than the last time, where we had just a minute. Okay, you know what? 3 minutes. We can do this. And ain't nothing petrifying me now. I got the jewel ring. I got the hero ring. Yeah, I got a few more encounters under my belt. But you know what? I got this in the bag. And yeah, I pilfered the place. Didn't pilfer any of the monster in the boxes though, because that is bunk. Turns out nothing good comes from the monster boxes in this house. Also, why is the lady housing monster in the boxes? Why isn't she housing like swords and magic? Warpstone. Haha. Haha. Funny game. Funny. It's about time. Don't even start with me, Sabin. 7 attempts. 7 attempts. It's been 7 times. Just let it fall. Let it fall. Let the mother burn. You know what? This is where Celes watches up with a match and just flicks it in and just watches it go up. Sabin, you're alive! But of course, you think I'm anything like the end of the world was gonna do me in? What a spirit this man has. I thought everyone was dead. I'd given up all hope. But fortunately I was wrong. Now I know they're all alive. All of them? We need to find everyone. Then... yeah. I know. We smash Kefka and deliver peace unto the world. It's good to be with friends again. And that's gonna do it for our episode of Final Fantasy VI in the World of Ruin. Next, we'll explore this town for what little it has to give, and then we'll set off for Friends. My memory of the World of Ruin is very fuzzy. I remember a little bit of activity in G-Door with the auction house. I remember very, very little. Let's just put it that way. And so this may as well be uncharted territory for me. I hope those of you who have been watching have been entertained. Are you not entertained? Thanks for watching, everyone. And until next time, take care.